Okay, so we're not gonna talk about these eyebrows until somebody come and do something about it. However, what we are gonna do, you gonna tell me what it is. Is it out of sight, out of mind? Like Piaget's sensorimotor stage of development, where if you playing peekaboo with a child, they really think you disappear when they can't see you, or they think when they close their eyes they disappear. Or if you had a toy, they'll think about something else because they can't see it. They like on to something else because their senses is just, that's how they view the world, through their senses. Piaget stages, by the way: sensorimotor, preoperational, concrete, and formal. I'll give you a memory technique to remember those if you would like to remember them. And memory techniques are extreme because they have to be imprinted in your memory. The does not for y'all, is for me. I say that to, but that's not personal. Just, all right. So anyway, sensory motor. To think sensory motor, I think like in a car, the motor is exposed like it's an invisible car and you're sitting in it, but the motor is made of like ears and nose and eyes, and that's it. So everything that there's a sense, a tongue, is the motor of the car. Sensory motor. Then you're driving, and the next stage is pre-operational. So as you're driving, excuse me, thanks, thank you, thanks. So as you're driving the sensory motor car, pre-operational is like, I think of like maybe a doctor putting on gloves or washing. I think of hands up. So as you're driving the sensory motor vehicle, I see myself sitting, then I see the motor, and then I see the hands go up. Pre-op hands go up, and there's water, so I associate that with pre-op. That's why you do your own. And then concrete, there's a big boulder. People are wearing boulder dresses. It's a concrete formal. So I put the two last stages together. The concrete formal, once the hands go up in the water, that's the pre-operational. And then the concrete formal is what comes when you go through the waterfall, hands up waterfall in the sensory motor vehicular apparatus. Then the concrete formal is the formal people in dresses made of concrete. That's extreme, but you'll remember sensory motor, pre-operational, concrete, and formal. Why? You can do your own. So, is it out of sight, out of mind, or absence makes the heart grow fonder? Do you just pick and choose depending on the person? Because if you cut somebody off or a tree drop a branch, the tree don't be like, oh, my branch, my leaves, oh. My scalp don't be like, hey, where's that hair that was on there? Where's that? You cut somebody off, they're cut off. They out of sight, out of mind. But if you love somebody, is it so easy to say out of sight, out of mind? Does absence make the heart grow fonder for who? Who does absence make the heart grow fonder for? What kind of absence? Like how long? See, all these that's just an example of how a statement could fit to any particular situation. Excuse me, guys. When I was thinking of threes, that made me think of how, like, I have memories. My memories come in threes. Like my memory when I had to be little, like 2 or something. My great-grandma's funeral. There was a waterfall in the wall. So whatever the funeral home was, it was in Homewood. There was a waterfall in the wall, a little waterfall. It was big to me because I was little. Whatever, anyway. All I'm saying is that's what I remember. That's the first part. Second part, flash, great-grandma's face. And she had something on her forehead that was always there. It's been in her pictures and everything. And that's my only memory of her personally, is her face in the casket my face there, and I just felt myself pulling back away, even though I'm like suspended in midair over her face, and I'm, recoiling back. Then I'm crying, and then the next thing so that's the second part of the memory. And then the third part is me this way. I don't know what else. I don't only face other than my great grandma's Sally Wright Anderson Chenault. Hey, B-Ma. Cousin Shirley and her pleasant, lovely, calming, reassuring. Oh my God, my cousin Shirley. She is so the bomb. Shirley Coles. Hey, cousin Shirley. And she was married to my cousin Ricky. And she had some Snyder's of Berlin potato chips, silver and blue bag, plain potato chips. And I wish I had something I could make the sound of the bag. I heard that sound. She heard with that bag. Into the tears. Towards the bag. Says, come here, sweetie. And Shirley made it all right. Thank you, cousin Shirley. And that was it. The waterfall, great grandma, cousin Shirley, and the potato chips. And we're good. So it was just like surrounded by the love, got the memory. It's imprinted. Who's the genius? 3 parts. Kindergarten. I remember my classroom was at Baxter on the right side because I'm right-handed. Miss Riley was my teacher. We made banana pudding one day. I had on these patent leather gum sole shoes. I thought it was just real cute till I saw somebody else with them. Wow, I don't want what everybody else got. Duh. Okay, so anyway, that's why my 3s. They always, my trios. My mother, my father, and myself. We're the Trinity. Your mother, and your father. You're a Trinity. You're whoever you might have kids with, and that child, Trinity. Each child, you and the parent, is a Trinity. Okay? Nothing is new but change of old. Nothing is new but change of old. Nothing is new but change of old. Patents, copyrights, scenarios. I don't want to get into the details, but nothing is new but change of old. All right. Recycle. Oh, I'm about to get her. Oh, nothing is new but change of old. Nothing is new but change of old. Nothing is new but change of old. Here I come, Mika. Nothing is new but change of old. Y'all about to hear him act that. Nothing is new but change of old. See this? This is from before I was even born. This is from July 1965. Okay, let's go. The jealousy is just way over the top. All right, y'all, have a good day. Harassment. Somebody about to catch a case.